Hello. So I don't normally do this. In fact, I don't think I've ever done it. But I started to do a reading and then I had to step away for a moment. And I really liked the reading and where it was going. And I didn't want to start all over. So I'm just going to pick up where I left off. So I apologize for that. I don't normally do it, but I just felt that this was a really good reading. All right, so I pulled an empowering question card and it says, what kind of advice on life would I give to my younger self? So what would I tell my younger self? What is that? You know how they say hindsight is 2020. So what have you learned now that you would tell your younger self? Then I pulled the Five of Swords, and then I pulled the Four of Pentacles. And I felt like it was, are you letting what other people say affect you and it's making you go within? Or I feel like there's someone that you are around that you're not really able to truly be yourself, that you're not really able to truly feel like yourself, and that you can express yourself and that you can be who you really are. Like you're not really showing that person who you really are because you're feeling guarded. And I feel like you have, then I pulled the Eight of Pentacles, which is a new way of doing things. And he's looking and he's reading the book and he's figuring out, okay, what are these things that I need to change up so that I can feel more like myself, that I can express myself, that I'm not letting what this other person has to say affect me or bother me. And I felt that might have been going back to what advice would you give your younger self? And maybe it's that not letting what other people have to say affect you or stop you from what it is that you want to do, or truly being yourself. I feel like a lot of times we let what other people have to say affect us and bother us. Sometimes they're just trying to help us, but I feel like a lot of times, you can listen to what other people have to say, and if it's constructive criticism, yeah, like maybe it's something that is useful, but sometimes it's not. Sometimes we just worry about, like, we don't do something because we're like, well, what's so-and-so going to say? And I feel like that's something that's that's affecting you here. All right. We have the Six of Pentacles, which is sharing and communicating. And I feel like it's stacking the coins more in your favor, because I kind of feel like, there's this side with the three coins, and then this side only has two coins, and this person's putting the coin in there. But I feel like that's you. It's like stacking it in your favor, doing it for you, doing it like what makes you happy, what makes you feel good, right? And then we have the World card, which is to me, it's like success and victory, and it's like having it all and feeling like you've overcome things. And then with the Eye, I feel like it's being able to see those things that need to be changed so that you feel more fulfilled, that you feel happier. And is this one of the things, is that you let what other people have to say affect you. Sorry, I do have a lozenge in my mouth to help me. But sometimes we put too much weight on what other people say and what other people think and how other people are going to react. Sometimes you do have to take that into consideration, but maybe it's something for you to think about, because I feel like you're kind of closing up, like you're going into your own shell, like you're keeping to yourself, and you're not being able to express yourself is very freeing, and being able to be that person that you are and to just feel good in your own skin. And that when you're feeling confident in your own skin, then that's the people that you have around you, or the people that will appreciate you for being that way. Because you don't want to have people that are around you but you're not being true to yourself, right? You want to be able to be around people that you feel that you are being true to yourself and they appreciate that person. And sometimes I feel like we kind of have that. I mean, for some people we have to do that, but I feel like that close inner circle, I feel like this person here is someone that may be close to you, or maybe it's just people that are around you, but I feel that you're just feeling like really closed off. All right, so let's see. So I'm gonna look at the bottom of the deck and see what is coming towards you. Ah, look at that. The sun. The sun's coming towards you, okay? That's really exciting. I love it. That's what's coming towards you. And that's you shining, right? That's you shining because you are being true to yourself. Like you're looking into those things that help you to feel true to yourself. And you are shining and you are glowing and you are feeling happy because I feel like that's just you, right? Shining and glowing and feeling happy. Sorry. And I feel like it's letting go of this Three of Swords, right? Not letting what other people have to say affect us anymore. Obviously, if it's something that's important, like that's one thing, but I feel like not letting that control us anymore, right? Not letting that bother us, not bringing us down because we want to shine. And I feel like it brings you closer to your relationships because you're being true to yourself. And those people that care about you and want the best for you, they're able to see that too, right? They're able to see that you're being true to yourself and they're seeing the true you. They're seeing the real you. They're seeing all those sides of you that maybe you've been hiding or maybe you've not been showing to everybody because maybe you weren't feeling comfortable in your own skin and you were holding back. But now I feel it's like your time to shine. And once you're able to do this, like you're shining and you're not worrying about what people have to say and you're feeling that closeness within your relationships. Let's see, so let's look at this Five of Swords. Yeah. So we have the Devil and then we have the King of Pentacles. So that can represent Capricorn, but I feel like that may be also representing some toxic behavior, right? Some things that are holding you back, that you're feeling that you can't really be true to yourself. So it could be that energy too. And I feel like it's you coming out of that and being this King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is somebody who's very patient, but he feels strong and he feels confident because he knows the direction that he wants to go in. Like he doesn't rush into anything. Like he doesn't, and you can see the sun behind him on this pentacle. And I feel like it's you shining again, right? When you come into your own and that you're doing what it is that you want to do. And this could have to do with work, maybe finding a new job or something like that, like having a new career. But I feel like the Devil card goes with the Five of Swords, is that's kind of that negative energy that is holding you back and is putting you into this shell and not really letting you be yourself. Five of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, a new relationship, and I feel like that's a new relationship with yourself, right? Reaching out and being able to, maybe it's communicate more, talk more, feel like you can say your piece, feel like you can say your words, feel like you can say your opinion. And again, I feel like it goes back to that. With your relationships, you're feeling like I can speak up and I can say how I'm feeling or what I'm feeling. Maybe in this relationship, you're feeling like you can't say anything. But now I feel like you're coming into your own, you're shining. All right, so let's see what's at the bottom of the deck that's headed your way. Oh, love that. We have the Death card, and that's about transformation. So on the bottom of the deck, we have the Sun card and we have the Death card. So I feel like there's a lot of changes coming your way because I feel like it's almost like you're shedding your old skin and you're coming into this new you that feels confident, that feels that if you need to speak up and say something, that you will speak up and say something because you believe in what it is that you say. And the Death card is about transformation and change, and it's about not holding yourself back and being able to feel good in your own skin and taking control of things, right? Coming into that King of Pentacles, kind of leaving the Devil card, but then coming into this King of Pentacles, where he's somebody who is very, very confident and very knowledgeable, right? Because he's also very good at business. So being able to be good at business, like, you have to be able to make tough decisions. And that isn't, not everybody can do that. And it's not the easiest thing to do, is to make those tough decisions. So I feel like that's kind of where you are, is to make those tough decisions, to not let what other people have to say bother you, to not do things because you're worried about what other people have to say. If you feel it's the right thing for you to do, if you feel like that's putting you into this Four of Pentacles, where you're closing off and you're shutting down. I was just noticing the globe here, and like, the world is yours, like, the opportunity is yours. Like, there's so many opportunities here, right, for you to open up and with the boat, and to sail and to explore new opportunities. And don't hold yourself back from that if you feel like that's what you want to do. Obviously, I'm not telling you what you have to do. It's, whatever is best for you. But I feel like if you feel like there is some new exploration that you want to do, and someone's holding you back from that, that's really just because that person is insecure or having their own issues, that they're holding you back. If you see that they're not saying it for a good reason, they're saying it because of their own insecurities. That if you feel that it's something that you want to explore and you want to do, that's what you should do, that's what you should look into, because it's so fulfilling, right? Because at the bottom of the deck we had the Sun card, where you're shining and you're glowing and you're happy. And you're letting go of the Three of Swords, and you're having the Death card, and you're transforming, and you're not holding back on what it is that you want to do, and your relationships become closer. And the relationship that you have with yourself is about, doing those things that make you happy and looking out for you. And like I've said before, being your own best friend and making those choices that make you happy. All right, so let's get an animal oracle. I'm really excited about this reading, so that's why I wanted to continue it, because I felt like it had a really good direction. Definitely something to think about, right? To speak your voice, that your opinion matters, what you have to say and what you feel matters. And if the people around you can't understand that and can't get that, then maybe that's something, the relationships that you have to take a closer look into. I feel like these two. We have Scarab, Beetle, Spirit. Magic works through you. Magic does work through you because you are in control of what happens and your decisions, right? You can create your own magic. And then we have Seahorse, Spirit, watch and wait. Sometimes I feel like it's like this image just came to me, that when you start speaking up, like when you start voicing your opinion, when you stop letting what other people have to say affect you, I almost feel like it's kind of watch and wait and see what people do, right? How are they going to react, right? When they see that you're not going to be in this Four of Pentacles energy anymore, like you're not going to back down. And it's almost kind of funny to see how people react, and they're like, whoa, wait a minute. Maybe I don't have as much control over them as I thought, right? Maybe this person kind of has their eyes open. Maybe this is a toxic relationship, right? Maybe this is something that's very toxic and negative, and you're like standing up to that. You're like, you're not going to put me into this Four of Pentacles energy. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to say something, and I'm going to speak my own voice, right? I'm going to communicate what I want to communicate. And I feel like it's almost like that watch and wait is like, all right, get your popcorn. We're going to see what's going on here, because they're going to be so surprised, and they're like, yeah, well, I guess I can't control this person anymore, or I can't, sometimes people like manipulate us and we don't even realize it. Like, sometimes we do, sometimes we don't, but sometimes we're like so caught in it that we don't even realize what's going on. But when we're able to step back and look at it, we're like, whoa, wait a minute. Am I really saying how I actually feel, or am I saying what I think that person wants me to say? But again, I love this card. It's so exciting. It's your time to shine. It's your time to be in the spotlight. It's your time to just glow. And I feel like that is so exciting and that is so wonderful. And that's what life is about. Like, don't stop, right? There's no limits to what you can achieve and what you can do, and magic works through you, and you can make these things happen. And that's what you have to believe in yourself. And again, what we started with, the advice giving to your younger self, is to be in the sun energy and to just stand out and to not let what other people have to say affect you. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.